All right, we're coming back from the break. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry. I'm the host and creator of the show. And if you've just turned on your radio, we talk business, politics, and economics. It's a business variety show. We do a lot of interviews with real estate agents because it's basically the industry that really promotes so much here in the Valley of the Sun. We just had an interview with a doctor, and now we're going to be talking to Brandon. Brandon, give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
It's Brandon Paoletti with My Debt Pivot.
Tell us a bit of your background, how you got started and what you do.
Absolutely. So I've been a financial advisor for about 26 years, and in my early career, I was much more of a traditional advisor. Tried to develop wealth management, and I discovered that people, even though they were making good money, didn't have money to save. And in around 2016, I changed my business model. I discovered that the reason people can't save money is because it's already spent each and every month. The money comes into the checking account, and it heads right back out the door in a debt payment. So I developed a financial strategy to get people totally debt-free, all of their debt, including their mortgage, paid off in about 9 years or less. And that's without having to spend more money than they're spending right now.
Walk us through the plan. How do you do that?
So really, the client needs to own their money, and they need to have access to their money. The biggest disadvantage to a 401k is it's an illiquid asset.
And let's explain that. Educate. A lot of people don't know this. Some of the IRA, the 401k, you put it in. If you take it out, they penalize you big time.
Correct. It's 10% plus ordinary income tax.
Yeah.
So it's double taxed in essence.
Yeah.
And that's very painful for people.
Yeah.
So what I use the insurance contract for the tax advantages that it provides. The insurance contract predates income taxes. And because of that, it's got certain advantages that no other plan has access to. And what's really phenomenal about it is it's first in, first out for tax purposes. That's a huge, huge benefit because it allows us to get our principal dollars out before we have to touch any of our earnings or our interest.
Now, explain first and go a little bit more detail on what that means.
So if we have an annuity and we have $100,000 in that contract and it grows to $300,000, what's going to happen is if we want to withdraw those funds, the government's going to make us take out the $200 before we can touch our $100 because they want to tax that revenue. The insurance contract works opposite. The $100,000 comes out before we have to touch the $200 in interest and earnings.
And that $100,000 is not taxable
because it was prepaid. The taxes were prepaid.
And let's explain that too, because a lot of this is a little bit confusing for people. But what's happening is that people, you get your paycheck, and they've taken out the taxes for your paycheck, or you're a self-employed individual, and you have to pay taxes. So the dollars that you're actually putting in the form of premiums?
Correct. Okay. So we designed the insurance contract to be as low death benefit as possible to maximize the cash accumulation. The reason I do that is it has certain liquidity that we can access to allow us to then use those dollars to get us out of debt faster than they ever thought possible. So it allows us to earn interest on our dollars while we're eliminating interest on our dollars. And that's a huge, huge benefit. So the client owns all of these assets, and we just basically run a strategy to get them out of debt faster than they ever thought possible. So we contribute to the contract with after-tax dollars. It grows tax-deferred. And it comes out, if designed properly, tax-free. Plus, it's liquid. We can access the money along the way, which is
that by borrowing against the life insurance? Yes.
Correct.
A lot of people don't know that. You can borrow against the principal.
Yeah, so we actually borrow money from the insurance company. The insurance company uses the insurance policy as collateral. Therefore, the money in the insurance contract still grows because it's still there. And then we pay back the insurance company at a simple interest rate. And that buys us paid up additions, and it allows us to supercharge our policy. And it's just a phenomenal strategy to allow us to leverage our dollars, stay liquid, and get tax-free growth. And then in my strategy, get debt-free faster than you ever thought possible.
Yeah. You had an example of a family. They had a lot of toys. Tell us that story.
So people, when they make good money, they spend good money, right? And what happened is they had, it's a person in the trades. They had multiple homes. They had trailers, business vehicles, personal vehicles.
Fun vehicles.
Fun vehicles. About $13,000, $14,000 a month in obligated debt payments. We designed a strategy to get them out of debt, and all of their business debt, their personal debt, both of their mortgages paid off in under 8 years. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then here's the real concern.
Mm-hmm.
People are behind on their savings for retirement,
Yes.
right? We don't save in our 20s and our 30s.
Yeah.
So to catch up, we need to save significant money.
Yes.
By getting debt free, that's significant money.
Yeah.
$3,500 a month, $42,000 a year, 10, 15 years to save that, plus you're debt free. That's a real retirement.
Plus, you've protected your wife and your kids in case something and things happen, stuff happens.
Correct.
So this is a great idea, great plan. How can people get information? How can they get a hold of you?
So if you want to get the idea of how this works, go to my website. It's watch.mydebtpivot.com. It's a 10-minute video. It'll give you all of the rundown. If you like it, fantastic. Schedule on my calendar. We'll find a time to sit down, go over your specific situation, fully confidential, no obligation, no money.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to educate people, teach them how to change their future, and then give them the strategy to accomplish that goal.
Mm-hmm. One more time.
Watch.mydebtpivot.com.
One more time.
Watch, WATCH, .mydebt, DEBT, pivot, PIVOT.com.
We are going to try to get people to reach out to you because this is an important thing that we get having fun. We buying stuff. We got monthly payments. We're not thinking about stuff, and stuff happens. And this is why you have a good plan. Brandon, thank you so much for coming down. We got the music coming up. That's our bumper music saying it's time for a break. Again, my name is Rex Perry. I'm the host and creator of the show. Our website, 123bz.com. The number is 123 B as in business, Z as in zebra.com. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.